Don't bother. We're here.
We're live.
Welcome to Session 7 of the Tomb of Annihilation, presented by Azure Knights Gaming. I am your host, DM Jordy, and gathered here to brave the perils of Chult and free the realms from the so-called death curse, if it can be so called. We have Tom, charging his spear-wielding human fighter, Aldebrecht, right into the thick of action. Ray, and his bard of legend, the Lightfoot halfling bard, Exeter of None. Marshall, playing the moral compass of right. The half-orc, cleric of Ilmatar, Thuruk Mir. Jordan brings the noble half-elf paladin warlock, Valbrand Nostrador. And last, but maybe today a little least, is Mark, and his wizard who comes to us from out of the Underdark, the deep gnome Divis. Our heroes are currently camped out on the banks of the Shoshin Star River. They are one day's travel outside of Port Nyanzaru and are currently traveling down the river with plans to drop their boat off at the Order of the Gauntlet's Camp Vengeance as they make their way deeper into the jungle towards the Oracle of Orlunga. We start the morning of their second day of travel in camp. Gentlemen?
I'm assuming we put bug spray on. Should we track all that? I didn't get my spreadsheet done. I'm sorry, guys.
One job. One job.
No, I had many jobs, and that was actually the problem. I don't have a way to track myself. So 20 days. I'm on day 2 of myself, right? Because that's what we want to do.
That is correct.
Okay.
And then, of course, food and other things we'll take from there.
Yeah, I think we figured out food last time.
Well, yes, we did.
Yeah, okay. Well, haven't slept like that since the ship. Should we get back on this river and continue to head down?
Sounds good to me.
I'm not hearing any complaints.
Is everyone awake?
I was working on it.
I'll start loading our stuff.
The morning is slightly overcast. It may be rain in the afternoon as you're packing up the canoe, getting things ready. Morning, light breakfast of some of your guys' rations as you board in your canoe and start your ferry down the river. Sharing out the map again in case anybody's interested. I am missing my tokens because one of my plugins went haywire, so I'm using the square to represent location of the party currently.
Oh, that's square. Okay.
Okay.
Right
Alright.
near
Oh,
Port
that's square. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I thought we'd booked it all the way downriver.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
it's
make...
a long ways.
Okay, remember, you booked it all the way downriver, 2 hexes. By river, a day's travel is 2 hexes.
Yeah, when you said the square, I thought it was the camp all the way downriver, so I was like, what?
Alright.
No.
Well, let's see how far we get before it starts raining.
Somebody want to set up their rain catcher?
Well, you're not going to be able to in the canoe. You're going to need to set it up in camp. Remember, this is a large contraption.
Right.
It unfolds and sets out.
Gotcha.
And with the canoe, with the gear, with all of you guys, you just barely fit. Okay.
Exeter's sitting next to Iku.
Yes, I am.
Sharing a chair.
Sitting underneath like a ventriloquist dummy.
Where's her hand?
Drinking water while she talks.
All right. Let's see.
Oh no. We're PG-13 here. We're not going to talk about hands and placements.
A day's travel in. So halfway through, you've moved basically we're down 1 hex. So
Okay.
let's see if I can actually move that. Yep, good. So about there on the river.
Yep.
Point of order. Quick question.
Yes,
I thought we actually did 2 days travel on the river versus 1.
we're on day 2 right now.
That's how I remember
So-
as well.
Well, you said move by 1 hex. I did, but aren't we supposed to be moving 2 hexes
We
at a
moved-
Well,
time?
the day's not
Yeah.
done.
The
Yeah.
day's
Well, that's
not
true.
done.
That's true.
We're,
That's true.
we're moved into the the day's not done yet. So it is 2
Midday.
It is 2 hexes, but it's midday. Midday, the heavens open up and the rain starts coming down. You can probably still make it. You have a choice. You can either push through the rain and endure it, and then look for a spot to camp, or you can pull off and set up camp.
So, what does Iku have to say about this one? I'm unfamiliar with heavy rains like this, and if caught in the snow, we would seek shelter.
So long as the rain doesn't get too much stronger, we should be okay if you are okay getting a little drenched. The downpouring can be good, but if it gets too stronger, we'll need to find shelter, especially if a tropical storm comes through. This is not looking too much like a storm yet, but you can never be too certain.
I think everyone here is all right with getting a little wet behind the ears, but we'll keep a weather eye out on the storm, and if it gets any worse, we'll pull to the side and find a place to camp.
Now we're going to be wet and miserable no matter which option we go with, so we may as well go ahead and continue down the river.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, this is the storm is making it rather difficult to fish at the moment. Everybody, I do need a Constitution save, please.
Last time this happened, I was puking. Maybe fates conspire against me, and I just get seasick.
Oh, I forgot about the seasickness.
I've got the highest save, and I've never rolled more than like a 4.
I mean, you just did.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, rolled a... Yeah, okay. I was like, you just rolled a 7.
There is, as you're moving on, you're getting sick, you're wet, you're cold. Thurok seems to be the best out of the group, but he's still himself starting to feel the chill. So it's probably a good time to camp. You see the jungle thickening ahead of you. Looks like on both the east and the west side. So you could set up. You could probably end up setting up camp and manage. Your choice, of course.
I'm not feeling so good. I think we should head off to camp.
Yeah, Rook will pull the boat over. Let's do the western side. It seems a little bit more wooded, judging by the map. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah, I think
sounds
it's
good
good.
to me.
And
Certainly.
he'll start unloading the boat, and he'll say, "If anybody's well enough to walk, perhaps find a place to camp while I unload the canoe."
Okay. Are there any tasks that you guys are going to do? So Thurok is unloading unloading the canoe. Someone's going to be scouting a spot and setting up.
Devis would
Well,
like
I'll do
to
the scout.
try his hand at fishing.
We need a fire. Get you guys out of the coal.
Oh, I can build a fire.
Yep. I'll do the scout around the periphery.
Okay. Is anyone going to gather wood for your fire?
I'm assuming since we're not building camp on the shore, that's what I'd start doing is gathering wood to take it to the camp that that Exeter.
All right. Exeter, please give me a survival check and Divas, I'll take a survival check from you as well. Okay. So, Exter, you've managed to find a decent enough camp, good 200 yards back into the clearing. There's a little bit of shelter from the trees above. Exter, it's you return back and help Thurrock get the rest of the gear up there. Divas, the water's just too rough. The rain has come down too hard. Fishing is just a wash today for you.
Heyo.
Just a wash.
Okay, you end up getting a camp set up, getting your fire going, getting a little warmth back into you as the rain continues its its downward dredge.
I set up the rain catchers.
Deluge.
I set up the rain catchers.
How many do you have?
I think we each bought one in the end, right? One. I
I
have
did.
one.
I certainly did.
Three.
I believe
Reed.
I have one too.
Yeah, I have. I have one.
Mark.
Wow.
I did not get one. I figured we'd probably be all right with other means.
Okay. Marshall. Yes.
Did.
Okay. We have 4 rain catchers I'm setting up.
All right. Okay. All right. During the time, as evening starts to set in, your rain catchers easily fill up. So with 4 of them, that's going to be a total of 32 gallons of water collected. However, to avoid hungry bellies, you're going to have to exist on rations tonight, I think.
Sorry, I just didn't have any luck.
As you guys are sitting around the campfire, finishing your meal, you hear a rustle in the brush, and 2 cloaked individuals. They have black cloaks on that are up over their head, and they push out of the brush, and their heads kind of come up, and they look at the fire and look at your group.
Can we help you?
Yes, yeah, we spotted your fire. This raid, and it's making for a state downpour. Can we join you? Can we share your fire with you tonight?
I divine sense.
Okay.
Real fast. Just.
Yeah.
Are they celestial, fiend, or undead?
No, they are not.
Alrighty. I look around. Does anybody look?
I
skeptical?
threw Jordy an insight
Yeah.
check in the dice.
Me as well. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so they look like 2 very, very wet adventurers. You don't get the idea of that they're up to nefarious purposes. They seem intent on joining you by the fire because you have a source of warmth, and at the moment they don't.
Come, friends.
Come. Eat your fill.
I hope you have food.
I will share mine with them if they cannot eat.
Oh no, we're good. We packed for this. They set their packs down, and they come sit by the fire and pull out some hardtack out of their bag and start munching on it. Very, very much obliged to you. I didn't expect to see anyone else out in this weather tonight. What brings you into the jungle, out of curiosity?
Adventure.
Adventure.
Hunting treasure, more specifically.
Well, I might have a proposition for you if you are ears. We are seeking someone who took something from us.
Okay.
Go on.
So we have groups that are out looking for him. His name is Artis Kimber, and he is traveling in the companionship of this reptilian individual who doesn't speak, and they kind of describe what he looks like. If you come across him, if there's any way you can convince him to return with you to town, we have individuals who are watching for him, and they will help. They will pay dearly for him or information. If you just run into him and don't bring him back with you, if you find out where he's headed or where you last seen any of our group, you'll easy enough to spot. They're out looking for him. They'll let you know that they're after the artists, and they'll if you need to talk to them, the code word to use is "The Raven is on the loose."
And
Friend, can you maybe give us a little bit more details about, I don't know, perhaps what he might have taken, or any other way that we might, help you with this?
It's a ring that is very valuable to our, the person we follow. It was a gift to him, and artist stole it. And so we are out searching for him to recover the ring. He is a thief. He has some of our property, and that about sums it up.
Can you tell us who you follow? We might want to visit him in addition to, if we see this individual.
The individual we follow is Dragon Airy. He's a simple individual. He's actually, we trailed this thief to Cholt and so far into the jungles. So our lord is back in
Okay.
What about his companion?
I do not know much of his companion, only that he was seen traveling with this lizard-like
Did he describe
compatriot.
like a lizard man or a dragonborn?
Sounds like a dragonborn.
Okay. Interesting. Well, we'll keep our eyes out. Of course. Can't let thievery go unpunished.
Very well. And remember, if you find him, there is a very, very nice reward in it for you. Information about his location will be rewarded as well.
Yeah, about that, I do have a question.
Yes.
So, I don't know if you noticed, but it's kind of a big jungle out here. And do you have any idea about general direction or where he's headed? Or
Well, the last place that we looked didn't pan out, so we're headed back to the port town at the moment.
and where did you look so we can maybe cross that off our map?
To the north of here. We were up to the north and the west.
Okay.
I tell you, honestly, we've been kind of lost for the last couple days moving through, and the light of your fire was a welcoming beacon indeed.
Well, if you are lost, just follow that river right there back up, and you'll eventually hit Port Nyanzaru. Port Nyanzaru.
Thank you. Yes, that's what we were hoping to run into the river, and
Yeah,
your light helped guide us. So we, like I said, we appreciate it and appreciate the warmth. Okay.
Watches? I vote watches.
Yeah, absolutely watches.
those without dark vision first.
Adelberg,
Same.
Thurikmere, Valbrand, Divis, Exeter. Same watch.
Didn't we set that up?
Same as what we did last time, I think.
Yeah.
I did. It's in the party sheet.
Okay. So, the two individuals, they stretch out a tarp and a tarp above them, and so they kind of sleep between the two tarps. I'm assuming your adventure gears had tents that you set up, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, don't think mine did.
Mine had a rain catcher. I could probably sleep underneath it.
Because it's going to be a very wet night tonight.
Yeah. Yep. I
Yep.
don't.
Yeah,
my
it's-
explorer's pack doesn't have a tent, so I will. I'm going to follow Exeter's lead and sleep under my rain catcher.
Unfortunately, gonna have to do the same.
Does a tent only sleep one then?
Most probably.
All right. Well, how about this?
You could try cramming people into it, I guess. Or
Stacked like logs. Adelbert, you can take my tent while I'm on watch.
Tent sleeps too.
Oh well, there we go.
okay,
Who wants to bunk with the big burly guy?
who is not bunking in tents? Raise their hand. All right. Those that are not sleeping in a tent, do give me a con save, please.
Well, if tents sleep two, we could all be in tent. Wait a minute! Don't roll those yet. If tents sleep two, we can all sleep in tents.
So who
I
has a
think-
tent?
I do.
I think you might be the only one.
That's
Oh well. Balls.
why I
I
asked.
guess the adventurers kit doesn't include a tent. Huh, who knew?
All right. Now I need one more roll.
Yes, okay.
So who wants to sleep with me tonight?
I think tall.
Hi,
Adelbert's like, I'm in. All right.
I snore really loud.
I'm not picky.
Okay. So the morning finally comes. And your group is wet, very wet, cold. It's been a cold night. Other than that, nothing. No encounter. You will be. Valbron, Exeter, and Divis. Combats today. You will be at disadvantage.
Is that a
Your ability checks will be at disadvantage.
Okay. We are
as well.
exhaustion level 1. Right?
Not well. You are close. I'm not going to hold. Okay, so I can. The way to shake off exhaustion is pretty hard. So I'm not. You're suffering the effects from it, but with a night's of rest and warmth, even in the jungle, we'll be able to shake that off. Does that make sense? So treat it like you're exhaustion level 1 right now.
So I couldn't say alleviate this from one or two people with lesser restoration?
No.
Sad.
No, unfortunately not. Okay. So, you bid fond farewell to your fellows you met as they continue down the river towards the port Nyanzaru. Your group gets back underway on the river.
And then Rook does his dad thing. No one else brought a tent. I am very disappointed in all of you. Not mad. Just very disappointed.
Okay.
Sorry?
So,
Sorries didn't keep everyone else's head dry, do they?
I guess one of the spells I should pick up is Lehman's
Cast.
Tiny Hut.
No, I was gonna say cast tent.
Let's see. So a bedroll, I suppose, that's just basically a mattress, right? I mean,
Mattress and
Yeah.
blankets.
Yep.
yeah.
I cast a disapproving paternal glare.
So, as you guys are getting further along there, you spot above, you see these large bird shapes.
Are they flying towards us, or
Only
Oh,
one
snap.
of only one of these boats counts for you guys right now. Just
right
saying.
now?
Well, my map has 2 boats, is all I'm saying.
One of them is a sunken.
Your canoes are a little bigger. You know what? Let's put. I'll use you in both them. That'll just make it simpler.
Perfect.
Our boat has undergone
Displacement.
No, mitosis. Yeah. What's the thing?
A sail fuel division. Sail like in boat.
He brought out the
Oh.
combat map, guys. We're not talking our way out of this.
You see
We're
these
fighting
bird.
the Skeksis.
You see these bird things flying about above. It doesn't look like you've been spotted yet.
Did
Do
they
you
look
continue
hostile?
down the river?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they look hostile. They're flying around above. One of them spots
Well,
your group.
Before we
Go-
do
go
that, I
ahead.
mean, sorry, I started to
ahead.
say yes, but it's not my decision. I vote yes because, like,
Well,
we don't really have any reason to think these things are going to swoop in and attack us, right?
good guide. Could you maybe tell us about these creatures? Are you familiar with them?
Oh yeah, you should probably totally swap Tom and Exeter because he'd be in the same boat.
Yes.
Great, put all the heavily armored people in the same boat.
You mean like, how about
Yeah,
that?
Perfect.
Okay. So, she looks at him. Oh yes, those are Petrafolk. They are hostile, evil, and wicked creatures. You should be prepared. If they spot us, they will attack.
Perhaps we should pull over and try to camouflage our boat somehow with ferns or leaves.
Yeah, probably.
That is doable. That's going to cost us time, though.
Oh no! Jordan looks so disappointed. Yeah, I guess we could try and avoid the combat encounter, you dink.
I'm a fighter, damn it.
Need I remind you, you also have disadvantage on literally everything.
Well, on skill checks, which means they're going to grapple me.
Oh, I thought that was like everything.
Nah, that's skill checks. I mean, that's not just skill checks. That's pretty frickin' bad, but, you know, I can still smite. Let's hear other people's opinions.
I'm okay. Like, you know, Adelbert's gonna just kind of think that what might be a simple injury out here could end up as a very nasty event if we get hurt in the wrong way out here. I don't think we should be risking a fight if we don't have to.
Viper, you look like you have something to say.
I'm willing to go with what the group wants. I figure that if we get caught, we get caught, whether we're camouflaged or not.
It's a dangerous road to walk when you start thinking of convenience in the manner of killing things and taking lives.
It's not convenience. But as you should know, anything that happens, that if somebody decides to pick a fight, frankly, in this world, we don't get much of an option of not dealing with them.
Brooke wasn't talking to you. He was talking about, like...
Sorry.
Don't be like, oh, well, it'll just be faster to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Just get into a fight.
No.
That much I agree with.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is, make for shore or fight?
Well, do we?
Sure.
Well,
Make
what
for
do we
sure.
have to?
Yeah, make for sure or try and avoid.
Also, I'm wearing heavy armor. I'd rather not fight in a boat.
Actually, that's the best point I've heard. Me, Tom, and Marshall would probably sink like.
Sink. Yeah.
We're team battleship, though.
Well, here's the thing. Here's-
Bismarck.
so, are we going to portage our boats past them?
Bad.
I think
Because otherwise, we're going to sit here and
Well,
either wait for them to disperse, or we're going to have to. We can wait for them to disperse, or we will have to float through them, even with camouflage.
Rook turns to Echo and he says, "Is this their territory, or will they move on?"
I think they feel the entire jungle is their territory, to tell you the truth. They'll probably move on, though.
we just sit and hide. How's that?
Okay, so you're going to kind of hunker down in the boat?
More
And
than
hide.
I think more of the boats and try and hide under leaves. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to start heading towards shore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Think so.
Can you
Alright.
reshare the combat map?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, hi, there they are, way at the other end. Hey,
Okay.
guys.
So I just need to throw them out onto the map. I put them on the side, but those are placeholders right now. Okay. So the lead boat, because they're going to give you 2 boats at this point. Why not? The lead boat is able to pull right up ashore. The other one is still working on, and one of the petrol folks gives out a sharp cry and a squawk, and they start circling and diving down. Go ahead and give me initiative rolls.
Now, for the ones of us that are exhausted, initiative is just a dex check, which means we have disadvantage because it's an ability check. So make sure you hit your disadvantage. Tom, don't you have disadvantage? Oh no, you slept in
Nope.
the tent.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I braved the snoring.
Gross dad snores.
Hey, it worked.
Aldebrecht, you have a choice because your boat's at shore, you have a choice to be on shore. Now understand it's kind of rough terrain over where you guys pulled up, or at the boat point.
So
You guys can
so
move yourselves
our boat
around
did-
the boats. Your boat's
boat-
almost there. Your boat's going to take a second round to get there.
What would be the advantage or disadvantage to each?
The advantage for the shore, is you have more room to maneuver. In the boat, you're stuck at what you can see there. So you can swap places with people, but that's going to require a check in the boat.
Yeah, I'm getting out of the boat. Bob
All right.
doesn't get along with boats.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll get out of the boat too.
Okay. Divis?
don't put me out of the boat yet. It's not my turn, right? Or was that part of the?
Well, you landed and you guys hopped out. Well, actually, you know what? You're right. You're right. Okay. Aldebrecht.
Sometimes my
Out
big
of-
mouth gets me in trouble.
Out of the boat. What would you like to do? Anything? It is your turn. Top of the round. Is basically what I'm saying.
Lightning. Oh, wait.
Yeah, throw your javelin of lightning, Tom. Ruin all my plans, Tom.
That was, you gotta admit, that was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Pretty good. How many? These guys are covering a couple squares. I think I will. I guess I'm gonna use a light crossbow, and I'm gonna attack Terrafolk 2.
Okay.
And then and I'll swap back to ye old halberd and do defensive stance.
I don't know if you have enough actions to do all that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what would it be? To just swap to my halberd?
So, go ahead, Jordy.
You're going to. So I'm going to let you pull out one of your 2 weapons. Either fire with the crossbow, because you need to draw. You basically have moved and drawn a weapon.
Oh, okay. Now, you know what? I'm just going to... I will just stick with my halberd, and I
Okay.
will enter defensive stance.
Okay.
Awaiting the charge.
All right. Let's see.
Tank stance, go.
All right. Tank stats go, huh?
Jordan, can I set that up as like an effect to turn on and off on my guy? This is like tank stance or something.
Yeah. You can have it just like a thing that you can apply to yourself that just says tank stance. It wouldn't do anything, right? But it just make people know that you have it. Where did Albrecht get bless from?
So EQ, cast a couple things, incantations of magic, and blesses your group.
Ooh, sexy. I guess I don't need to do
Valbron.
that. Okay, so I will leave my shield, draw my sword. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Actually, just take 5 onto it because that boat's up to shore.
Oh, okay. But that's fine. I want to stand in front of Aldebrecht anyway. Set up kind of a defensive perimeter.
Okay.
And the reason I left my shield behind is I'm going to Eldritch Blast. I'm sorry. I don't leave it behind. I don't don my shield.
Okay.
So I have my sword in one hand, and I point my finger at one of these Terra folk. That one right there. And I'll give
Petrafolk. Terra is because the P is silent.
That's
Like
why they
ter-
go to the bathroom.
Like
inside.
pterodactyl.
Yep. And I'll give him the old Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast! Take that! 5 damage.
Stop that.
I will be... Oh, no, I will not be two-handing my sword. Okay, and that is my turn.
Okay. Number 3 does a charge directly in. That's going to put it at Aldebrecht's edge of your range.
I don't. Wait, yeah, I can hit that. I'm gonna hit it, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Thing, doing it. Okay.
Is it still over significant depth of water by any chance?
Over depth of water? Yes, it's on the water side, so we'll put where it is. So I'm going to move Divas about where he is where the canoe would be.
All right, sounds good.
Woo! Look at them rolls, Tom.
And I'll move you 3 over, even though you're not showing in a canoe, just to show you about where your boat is at this point.
Excellent.
Are we disadvantaged on attacks as well, or just ability checks?
Just ability checks.
Yeah.
If
At
it's
this
like
level, it's just ability checks.
So I hit him. Terrafolk 3 is also immobile now.
Right, stops his move to 0.
Yep.
Okay, Thurrock.
All right, I'm going to target Terrafolk 1 after drawing my mace. And I'm going to announce to the heavens, our quest is righteous, and you stand in its way. In the name of Ilmater, get thee hence! And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay.
Krakashoom!
I'm gonna have to, Tom, I just got your Discord message. I'm gonna have to look into it after. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Good.
All right, so he's got anybody who attacks him until the end of my next turn. At the end of my next turn has advantage on Terrafolk as he shimmers with the. I'm going to say it's like little red darts of light that look like the red cords that bind the hands of Ilmater. Anyway, right, pass the token.
Extar.
So here's my question.
Yes.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yes.
If I cast it on one of them that's over the water, will it fall and drown?
That is a very good question.
Funny, you should ask.
Let me double check that. That's actually a very good.
It's going to be a laugh riot.
Let's see.
Perceives everything is hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if this spell affects it. The target must succeed on wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Wow, that could really, really
That
Yes.
would wreck a flying creature's
Yes, it would.
day.
That will drop it into the water, yes.
Okay. I think I'll go ahead and target Terrafork 3. And let's see here. Okay, so it's going to cast. So it failed its. Okay, so and then.
No, you fail. Okay, awesome.
Okay. And as my bonus action, I will draw my crossbow. But
All right.
now, that technically speaking, Terrafork 3 should be dead.
Terrafork 3 falls from the water and falls from the sky and hits the water.
Yeah, he doesn't hit the water and then immediately drown.
Right, but he's
Well,
like,
he is laughing and he's incapacitated, so technically speaking,
And
he should
in
start
the-
to sink
Uh-huh.
beneath it.
But he gets to repeat
Yeah.
his save every turn too.
Like, what is he, Mario? He hits the
Yeah, I was
water.
going to say, he goes into water. I'm not sure what the save is here.
well, to regain control and swim to the surface, presumably.
Okay, but how long does it take to drown? That's great.
Well, the better question is, how long does it take to drown while gasping in lungfuls of water?
Yeah.
While laughing.
I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking one turn.
I think it's easy to answer. What are the rules for drowning after you've run out of breath? Isn't it like X amount of hit points per round until you?
Guys, I got this. We're good.
All right.
Yes,
He's got it. All right.
Okay. The Terrafolk 2 throws a javelin at Volbrand.
Oh, he's not gonna come down here.
The javelin misses and strikes a tree.
Twang.
Yeah, come down here and say it to my face.
Bring it.
Terrafolk 1 flies over. Let's see. Double check his move. 50. 20, 30. He swoops down, grabs a rather large, obtrusive rock, and flies out heading towards your guys' boat.
Kill him before he gets here.
Stop
Divas.
that one.
Stand for that. All right, Divas says, if we want them to leave us alone in the future, we're going to have to make an impression, gentlemen.
Just don't make an impression all over the boat, okay?
All right, so yeah, he's gonna he takes his crossbow and he lines up a shot on the one who's going near the boat, which conveniently is also the one that my good friend Rook prepared for killing. Don't roll a one. Don't roll a one. Okay, so for what?
Oh, hey!
Hold on.
You had advantage.
Oh, of course. So yeah, that's legit. All right. I thought I screwed something up.
America, you are welcome.
There we go.
Damn.
Nice.
Plummets to the water, holding the rock.
All right, now just making sure there's nothing stopping me from now also attacking someone else, right? Like he can redirect his aim to another target.
With his bonus action, yes.
Yes. Okay. So bonus action. Now, like I say, his goal
That's
here,
the warrior that's using the your fighter ability, correct?
that's a feat. I haven't used the
Yes.
fighter ability yet.
Well, the feat is what
Yes,
I'm saying.
yes,
Let's
yes.
see.
I thought that was crossbow.
Yeah.
Crossbow
it is.
expert. Yep. that's the one.
Crossbow expert.
Yep. Okay. So yeah. So he wants to make us seem so dangerous they should really not come back. Okay. So now he's going to target
Fireball.
number 3. I wish I had fireball. I don't think I should have advantage on that.
You do, because it's the one that's laying on the ground prone right now under the water.
Wait, are you attacking number 3 or attacking number
I
2?
can't attack him. Okay.
Yeah, He is in the water, so he hit the water and he's in the water, so he's probably not a good target.
Right. Okay. So I definitely should not have advantage here. And I don't. Good.
Still
Alright.
hit though.
Still hit. Yep. And there's some damage. And once again, trying to make an impression, he is now going to action surge.
Ooh.
You're like a demon hunter from Diablo 3.
Pew pew pew.
Dang.
And all right. And then he's going to take cover behind the leaves of that. Is that a bush or a tree?
Yes.
Okay.
So you fired
It's
a
a bush
crossbow twice, and then action surge to firebolt him.
Yeah.
That's
how I
metal.
Well, that's how you shoot, not how you roll.
Okay,
No, I mean
fine.
he rolled to attack and damage.
It's liquid.
All right. Albrecht.
I'm going. Okay, so what? Those of you more learned in battle tactics than I, what would be a good idea if I wanted to stay behind Valbrand? Like, could I ready in action in case?
Stick him with a pointy end.
Yeah, stick him with the pointy end. No, that's yeah.
That is an excellent Ewok.
I
I
William,
love the Ewok costume.
That is
It
awesome.
looks really good.
Well done, William.
Yep.
Yep. Well done.
Yep, no.
Well done, young man.
You raise him right,
Nice.
Tom. You raise him
Yeah,
right.
you were teaching.
Darn
You
right.
were raising a good
Oh.
next.
Idri's gonna have. She's going as a Mandalorian bounty hunter. So Nikki's downstairs making armor out of EVA foam right now.
Oh,
There are
really
going to be
rad.
so many of those this year
God
right
bless.
now.
Gideon
All right.
goes to Stormtrooper.
Awesome.
But back to tactics. Yeah, could I ready in action, or could I
I mean,
wait, or what? What does that
You
do?
kind of already ready actions to your defensive stance, so I would.
Okay.
So
I don't
you
know, man.
yeah, you can say I'm going to attack the one who comes in range, but with your character's build and
Anyways,
your range, you're kind of already doing that.
And that's a bonus action for you instead of a whole action.
yeah. I guess I'll just kind of stare at it and just kind of whisper over to. I'll just kind of say over to Valbrand, "Don't worry, if he comes over this way, I got your back."
Excellent, friend. I've got your front.
Okay.
It's mine now. Uh-oh, we lost 5.
No, he didn't. He said he'd be right back.
Oh, catch that.
All right.
You guys on shore at this point. Valbrand.
I'm going to jam my sword into the ground, effectively dropping it. Pull my shield out and hold it up to the guy that's throwing spears at me. So, free action to essentially drop my sword. Interact with an object to pull my shield. And then I'm going to, from under my shield, fire off some Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
And by some Eldritch Blasts, I mean an Eldritch Blast.
Are you gonna do it like that too? Like finger pointing down?
Pew!
I like to think that your Eldritch Blast takes the form of giant foam fingers from football games.
Yeah, I was thinking. I
Yes.
don't know. I haven't even put any thought into what my Eldritch Blast looks like, but it did 8 damage. So
Well, we know what it looks like now.
Not a small amount of Batical.
It's a foam finger shooting off.
Thurrock.
Alrighty. Now this water that I'm standing in is. Oh, we're on the shore now.
Yes.
Never mind then.
And I had you in the water because your canoe was there, not that you were actually in the water.
Yeah, I figured. But I was wondering if it was difficult terrain. But let's see.
Oh,
charges double move and attack, right?
no. Just there is no such thing as a charge unless you have the charger feat. You simply move, and then you can use your action to dash if you need to move additional squares.
Well, that's a shame. All right, in that case, I will step 5. I'm assuming this tree is going to be difficult terrain, so
You're underneath it for intent purposes. So yeah.
5, 15, 20, 25. I am going to cast Sacred Flame on Dino 2. Crackashoom! Did he fail or did he succeed?
Yeah, he failed.
Oh, good.
How did you have?
Yeah. Why is it? Wait a minute. Why does it roll and? Oh, good. 1 damage.
Yeah. How come it rolled a?
then made him save. I don't know. That's just how it is in the book. Oh, that's because I rolled the thing and didn't roll the save thing. Okay, I get it now. Well, I did 1 damage. You're welcome.
What can I say except?
All right.
And then I'm going to use my interact to
Okay.
pull my shield out.
All right. Exter.
All right, here goes the crossbow. Pin this guy's wings back.
All right, bless is a kick-ass spell.
Yes, it is, and she's earned her keep. I
Yep.
say we chose wisely.
Yep.
Yeah, oh gosh, yes.
Party waifu.
And I believe that's it.
That is indeed.
No, I'm sorry, I can't agree with Party Waifu. Exeter already staked his claim, and I'm not about to F with him. I've seen what he can do to flying pterodactyls. I'm not effing with him.
Go ahead and go ahead and start messing around because, if you start laughing uncontrollably on the boat and fall out, oh well.
Even worse than that, you could be in a very critical social situation when suddenly you laugh so hard you poop yourself.
Did I hear correctly that there were more of these flying around than what we necessarily just fought off?
Just the 3. Just the 3.
there was
They
just-
saw you and they
okay,
swooped in.
sorry. So, no survivors to tell the tale, unfortunately.
Not at the moment. No.
No,
They
but
are all
cut their
dead.
heads off, mount them on pikes. Wait, no, sorry. That's my warlock sneaking out.
That's your warlock, yeah.
That's a
Can I
warlock.
warlock.
That's a
Can we
warlock
use
again.
They seem pretty big. Can we use their wings to make a tent?
Ooh, I like this.
Some manner
Good job.
of flying apparatus. A rudimentary lathe.
I could probably work something out. I did, what's that called when you deal with...
Taxidermy?
Yes, I did taxidermy my own, wolf thing.
Yeah, how
Could
hard
I
could
try
it be
to-
to tan the hides and stretch the skins and make an anodized aluminum frame and learn how to extrude and weld in about an hour?
At the moment, quite hard.
Oh,
All right. I'm assuming you're going to continue on your merry way.
After we search these things for gold in their pockets.
They were naked.
yeah. See if they've eaten anything interesting.
Their pocket meaning their stomach.
I'm not cutting them open, no.
Okay, I'm going to say because they don't actually have
It
pockets.
was yes.
Can I
mean,
make a dagger out of their talons or something?
Back
Again,
in the boat.
Maybe they have
Like-
otter pockets. Like
okay, this discussion has derailed to the point that that one, same thing of making tents out of them. You don't have the tools or the skills to make daggers, and you have much better sharp implements.
Okay.
And no, they have no pockets. They have no otter pockets. They have otter pockets. They do not have they do not have a favorite rock. Okay.
I brought you this rock.
I shall smash you to pieces like a clam on my tummy.
All right.
Hey, look, guys, this is my favorite rock. I want to bring it over and show it to you. No!
Why are they shooting us? Are we the bad guys?
That one guy was just sharing his favorite javelin with us.
Hey guys, look at this!
All right. As
And
you
the
guys
one guy
get-
was laughing the whole way down.
He
Yeah,
thought
it was
we
like
were
a
a
comedy show.
He thought it was a hoot.
As the afternoon starts to get late, you off to your right you catch a glimpse of a clearing with a number of tents arranged in a circle. It looks like a campsite.
Shall we?
No, I think
Uh,
we should.
But I think I will. Yeah, do you want me to scout it out first?
Nah, I think
Stuff.
so. Real world, of course, not D&D. If I was hiking in the mountains and I come across a big tent circle, depending on the situation, I might actually just approach it and be like, what's going on? It's what you see on a lot of through hikes and stuff, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
be careful.
Speaking of real world, though, yes, that's where
This
you
is a
live
death
right
jungle.
now.
In real world,
In Africa,
I don't
there's some
hike around with
places-
my
yeah.
sword out, right? So, and I can't also cast spells. So.
Well, yeah, I'm also saying that real
many
world, in
tents?
our world, there are certain places where you probably still would not do that. You're doing that where you live right now versus,
You know, the
Yeah.
backwoods of Appalachia. Jordy, how many tents are there in the circle?
From the river, it looks like there are 3.
That's not too bad. We could.
So
Well,
check them out.
before
Maybe
we
they have
lose the
something to drink.
opportunity, why don't we pull over to the side so that we can approach them surreptitiously and see what's going on
Yeah,
before
maybe
we...
they can have extra tents to buy.
Maybe. Or maybe they're a
Ooh.
bunch of, terrible murderers and we need to...
And then they have
or,
tents to liberate.
or maybe the camp is all that's left of the Terra's last
Well,
victims.
Let's go check it
That's also
out.
entirely possible.
Let's not sneak. I don't think we should sneak up too much because
No.
if we sneak
No,
too much,
I
we
just-
give the wrong idea.
Still, I don't think we approach from the boat because it puts the boat at risk and it's harder for us to fight.
Agreed.
Okay, so you pull off to the side and then get out and head up. So you're just a little downstream from them, is what you're saying, or upstream actually in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody
Okay.
want to stay and watch the boat?
Iku.
All right.
If she's okay with it, sure.
Yes, she will. Okay.
She wants to drag it up shore or on the shore and cover it with leaves and fronds. Maybe.
So, how do you want to approach the tent? The tents.
I could
I say
call
we
a
send
greeting.
Exeter. He's friendly. He's, forgive me, but less alarming. He's smaller in stature. They're probably less likely to just immediately think it's an attack.
I am very big.
I am large.
I'm so big.
What do
Okay,
you
so
think about that, Exeter? You on board?
Absolutely.
All right.
I have a high charisma. Okay, I'm
I have
nice.
a negative.
Exactly.
charisma. Don't send
Are-
divas.
are you going to do it sneakily, or are you just going to approach?
I'll have my loot out and I'll start kind of playing as we go and walk up in that response and say hello.
Okay.
We're on our way to Bremen.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Just Viper or all of us who are approaching?
Just Viper. Well, you said Vipers.
No,
You're
we're
saying
all
Exeter
we're all
ahead.
approaching. Exeter's
Well,
just
hold on.
ahead of us.
Why don't
Okay.
so at least Divas would like to take cover and cover Exeter with his crossbow.
Gotcha. See,
That's not suspicious
I
at
was
all.
going with Exeter.
Okay.
So is it just Exeter, or is it Exeter and
Paulbrand.
Valbrand?
And apparently,
I'll
You sure
stay a goodly distance back, but I'll be visible to whoever comes out of the tent.
Now, are you sure that you want a perception, or I'm sorry, perception check, and you don't want a performance check?
Yes, I'm sure of the check I asked for. Okay.
Don't second guess.
No. He's good. I understand the question, and he was right to ask it. But in this case, you approach the campsite, but you don't. Nobody comes out to greet you. In fact, you see tears along one of the tents as you approach. As you get closer to the campsite, you see there are 2 rain catchers that are standing out, and you see 3 bodies laying. Well, you think they're bodies laying in the middle of the camp.
Uncle Owen.
Emperor!
Nambaru, yeah.
Are there perhaps
We're going to
talent
need you up here.
on it?
He just kind of comes tromping down the hill.
Thump, 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 thump.
Shh! Don't tell Dad. He's coming. He's coming. Get up! Get up! Don't tell Dad.
Just don't. And I just kind of come over to the bodies and I check them, see if they're still breathing, see if they're dead, how long.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Oh, please tell me I'm trained in medicine. I am not. God, Marshall. Oh, I probably should have rolled that in the tower.
It's okay. Yeah, in the future, but we're good for now. So you guess these 3 have been there's 3 halflings, so they're all halflings, and you estimate them to be dead less than a week. There are multiple claw marks all over their bodies, and you suspect the Terrafolk had something to do with this.
Are there any identifying markings or possessions on them that could inform me of next of kin? Or
Do you want to? Let's see. Nothing that is easily, nothing that is found. Go ahead and give me a. Yeah, I'll take an investigation check to search them.
I'll facilitate.
I'm
Okay.
going to start digging graves.
I was going to do that, but thank you.
Okay. So the you don't find any notes or any pictures or anything like that. Their total equipment, they have three flasks full of Tej, explorer packs, and two of the tents are tattered and torn. One of them is in good condition.
Does anybody know mending?
As a,
I do actually. Yeah, I needed it when I was tromping through the Underdark.
We have 3 tents now.
We have 3 tents now.
There you go.
Now, here's the thing, too. You're going to dig graves and stuff. It's getting late. Getting onto the water is probably treacherous at this point, more so if you spend the time to dig the graves. Are you guys going to assume their camp?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, we can probably have. We can probably It's unlikely that there's more of those creatures nearby. The ones we took out, probably the ones that did this.
Yeah, and everyone else is still sick. They could use a good rest. So Rook will give the bodies last rites and whatnot. Even though there's a problem.
Divus will indeed use the mending spell on the tents. Any rips that are bigger than 1 foot, he'll just have to patch up with,
pterodactyl wings.
Okay.
The other tent.
Well, I have ropes, so I imagine I could get some twine off of the rope and.
Hear me out. He
sew
could
something.
put any holes bigger than 1 foot. He could just put a single stitch in the middle and then mend both sides.
Yeah, something like that.
Rules is written, dog.
I'm like a power gamer, and I would never do that.
Okay. All right. So, watch orders could remain the same, correct?
Yes, but I guess we're all going to be underneath tents at this point.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
It's,
Like 3 a.m, somebody sits up. Oh my God, Echo!
Yeah,
We go back and get her.
so between the two rain catchers, there is 16 gallons of water.
Thank you for reminding me. I do need to.
Well, we didn't get anything
yeah.
to eat, so we do have to eat we're going to have to have 1 day's rations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
I see if I can find something.
if
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
All right.
depending on Mark's scenario, right now I'm at 8.5 rations left for days worth of rations. If I have to eat a pound, I'll be down to 7.5 to give anybody else who's tracking.
Okay. I'll also go. I've also brought fishing tackle, so I'll also go.
I'm still carrying 27.5 days worth of rations, so I can spare some.
Okay.
Rook is big boy.
So you're able to find some fruits, some berries, Divus, about 2 pounds worth, and extra. You said you have some fishing tackle that you were trying to do.
Yeah, I was going to go fishing for the remainder of the time.
Okay, you're able to snare and bring in 3 pounds of fish. So 5 pounds of food.
And
total.
each of us need 2, right?
Each of you need 1 pound of food, 2 gallons of water.
1 pound of food, so we can all eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except for Iku.
Except for we
let's
kind
talk
of
real
were
quick.
told not to worry about her.
So who can carry tents? Divus is unfortunately carrying just about all his small gnome legs can carry.
I can. I think. How much is tent?
Tents are 20 pounds. I can carry
No, I can't.
1 extra tent.
I can carry all 3 and be fine.
All right, so Rook will carry 1 more, and Valbrand will carry 2. Is that what I'm hearing? What
I
about
can carry
Al-
one.
Yeah, Aldebrecht's
Yeah,
pretty
let's-
strong too.
Let's divvy them up. How's that?
So Adel will take 1, Valbrand can take 1, and I guess Thurek will take the other for a total of 2 on Thurek. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I thought we only had 3 total.
3
Well, 'cause
more
I have
3 plus
Thurek
Thurks. Yep.
Thurek was the only
Oh.
one smart enough to bring.
Hey, it all worked out. See, Dad?
Yeah.
Although, technically, now we have surplus tentage.
Well, Eco's got to be somewhere, right?
Yeah,
That's true.
in Exeter's tent.
Thank you
Whoa.
for saying what I was going to say, but
Wow.
continue
Okay.
on.
Okay. Back. Yeah.
Focus.
Well,
Focus.
Or she has her own tent, and maybe I don't stay in mine. Yeah, you know.
Focus,
either way.
Panda.
I am focused.
You just call him Bandit?
Just
Panda.
Oh,
Panda,
Panda.
yeah.
Panda.
just not on what you're focused on. Big difference.
I'm
Okay.
focused on exotic jungle booty. What?
Dreadlocks.
Evening is pretty uneventful. Next morning, assuming you guys are out onto the water again, moving along.
Yeah, Rook
Moving
stops
right
by the
along.
graves and says a prayer for him. And I wish there was something I could do, like to let their friends know that they died. And that,
When we get back to town, we'll have to ask around. We were so
Yeah.
close to the port in Ayan. I bet that's where they're from. But
so anyway,
Probably after the fact, stupid question, but none of them were like they were all human. Neither
They
one
were
were
all
half-
halfling.
Halflings.
halflings. I'm sorry, all halflings. Okay, so
Halflings.
no lizard-ish individuals as well as
No. Nope, you're correct.
so
They
if
were
we run out
half
of
man,
food,
half ling.
technically it's only cannibalism for one of us.
There you go.
Your
I mean,
word,
I'm
your
not
word.
saying I'm thinking about it, but
moving right along.
Didn't we prepare create food and water somewhere?
no, create
Yeah.
food's like a 3rd level spell.
Yeah. Because
Didn't we have purified food? I
trivializes
thought somebody grabbed purified food.
I think we did
I have
do.
I
did
have
do that.
purify food.
Just don't eat the spines of the brains. You'll get sick.
All right. So, light rains in the
Oh.
morning. Nothing too bad. Nothing like the deluge that you had the other day for the first day through. Go ahead and give me a survival check, if you will, for those who are searching for food, fishing, or planning to gather.
Yeah, I'll go out and try and find some.
Right.
I haven't been, so unless somebody's telling me I should, I'm not planning on it.
Hey DM. So
Yes.
Divas has a trap with him. Since he hasn't had a whole lot of luck with the fishing, can
Okay.
I use that trap and can that maybe give me advantage or a +2 or something?
Well, you mean a fishing trap or
No, and like a land trap. It's a 25-pound big metal trap.
Sure.
All right.
You could also set it for the evening and see what it brings in, actually.
Oh,
Davis, where do you keep putting that? I'm just curious.
well, he had it. Like I said, he's barely able to carry all the stuff he had.
Okay, now Jordan, what did you said on tracking? Was that food what you were talking about?
You called for a check, and I just said Valbrand has not been doing any of that, and so I don't see a need to start now unless somebody tells
Right.
me that I should be helping.
Right. Because I figure you're doing some other things, setting up camp as they're foraging. Because realize those that are fishing, foraging, aren't going to be helping with the canoe. If they're fishing while you guys are going, when you get to camp, others are going to be setting it up. They're going to be trying to do some hunting.
Well, in that case, I'm never mind my survival roll because I'm loading the boat and paddling and stuff.
So I linked the hunting trap in case it becomes relevant.
Okay.
And so, okay. So if I understand correctly, so he is going to keep fishing, but he's just going to kind of set that trap out and see if it catches anything.
Right.
He makes sure everybody in the camp knows where it is.
So I realized I only prepared 4 spells, but I was supposed to prepare 5. Any thoughts, Mark? Got bless, cure wounds, protection from evil and good, and purify food and drink.
Some flavor of smite.
Well, you don't have a cure? You might want to throw a cure in there.
Bless, cure wounds,
Oh, I didn't
protection
hear
from
that.
evil and good, and purify food and drink.
So,
Create
right
water.
side or left, east or west side of the river?
Weren't we on the west side?
Last time?
We have been.
Stick with
Sure.
it.
West.
Yeah, sure.
Same watches and everything, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, Davis, you're able to land a sizable fish. So about 6. I'd give it about 6 pounds. Let me double check something real quick on.
Mahi mahi.
Well, he's looking it up. Command? I
Yeah,
Uh,
sure. That's kind of fitting your flavors.
What
for that.
other paladin spells are there?
Compelled duel, but that's fighting for my concentration slot. Detect, poison and disease, divine favor, heroism.
What does heroism
I
do?
think command is a good idea.
Yeah.
It kind of fits your character.
Yeah. Heroism makes I can touch somebody, concentrate, and make them immune to fear. They begin every round with 4 temporary hit points, and that's actually it.
That's not bad, actually. That's really good.
Yeah,
You know,
it'll be worth it at higher levels. When
Yeah, you can hit me or Adelbert with just like make us rage and make us really.
yeah, it takes my. The problem is bless is better. Bless is better. So if I'm gonna be concentrating on a spell, it's probably gonna be bless.
Well, I also know bless, and so does our guide.
Well,
Okay, so let's actually plan. I need to double check on the food, but okay, you're able to pull in enough food for the day for feeding the group.
Yay!
That
Excellent.
goes pretty well. And then I'm assuming repeat of the next morning, right?
mm-hmm.
Pack up and move on.
Rook
much
makes
water
Luskin
did you
sushi. Don't ask what's in the Luskin sushi.
All right. Go ahead and give me your survival rolls for those who are foraging. And I'll also get back to Divis on what he caught.
Okay, great. I was going to ask. Stacy in the trouble.
How much water did we get for that day?
If it wasn't raining, probably none.
And none for that day. However, yes, that is correct. I should have given you guys the water list. But no, there was no raining that night. There was some little light rain in the morning.
Well, that's okay. We didn't
Okay.
spend all our spell slots, so we can create water, right?
Right.
Yeah. It only comes a thing if we're running
Okay.
low on spell slots and it's
So-
not raining.
Davis, you were able to. There were in the morning. There was a nice big fat juicy rabbit, which you cleaned and dressed, and added into your provisions for the day. Figure it'll make good dinner or breakfast.
Or both.
I get into a long conversation with Valbrand about whether or not it's possible to dry the meat on a canoe in the sun, and we try and work something out.
Now, it's actually going to be very difficult because there's a lot of shading of the river.
Oh.
So a lot of the canopy covers it in different points.
Do you
All right,
have salt?
The afternoon brings in some light rains, some mists in the jungle. Are you guys going to spend the night in the east or west again?
Whichever looks more defensible.
So it's brush on either side. You set up camp. Let's see. There's a survival rolls. So between the rabbit and some walking nuts that you guys find, you're going to be able to be fed. And if you set up the rain catchers, I assume you guys are going to set up the rain catchers, right?
Oh yes.
There's light rain coming down right now. Watches are. Let's see.
I like to
Okay.
think Rook sings some old Luskin sailing songs around the fire.
Volbrand,
Yes, sir.
please give me a perception roll.
Okay. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's fine.
I had to get up at 2:30 this morning after going to bed at midnight, so I'm running on empty. Work.
Volbrand, you hear a couple snaps in the bushes as there's things moving around in the brush.
Warlock sense is tingling. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see here. What would Valbrand do? Because he doesn't want to seem like a pansy, but he also doesn't want. Yeah, no, I'm gonna wake up everybody. We've rested, right? Since
Oh yeah, we've been
Yeah,
sleeping.
Yes.
okay,
It's
Yes.
been like 3 days.
I wanted to make sure because like I still have abilities checked. We never hit the
Yes, you're
the
good.
rest one,
You can
okay.
take that off.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake
Actually,
up.
here, let me start with a long rest.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up everybody. I'm going to start with whoever's closest. And gonna be like, prepare just in case. Wake them up.
they're snapping in the bushes. The DM says so. It's not a deer, I think.
No, and see that's the problem. That's a good point because again,
Jungle.
Just roll with it.
yeah,
Keep it in mind for next time.
yeah.
I really should make it a deer.
No, yeah,
A dire deer.
He brought out the combat map. I'm waking up people.
yeah, exactly.
I really should let the combat map wait. Okay, well, since there's a combat map, and I'd hate for it to go to waste, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Do you mind sharing it again? I lost it somehow. I lost it by clicking the X. There wasn't somehow. Thank you.
Watch your profanity.
Initiative.
Oh, Jordan.
My effing dice, man.
Even in the digital realm, your dice hate you.
Oh,
Have you
they,
been rolling above the 10 yet? I don't think I-
for initiative, when I had disadvantage, I rolled 2 14s. So,
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
kind of cool.
Hey
guys, wake up!
Let's see.
Oh, I divine sense. Are they undead?
Imagine that.
No, they're just Apple customers.
Wait
dice-
a minute. I'm sorry. We have a curse here right now that's basically taking everything that's. Oh, well, never mind. Zombies, I guess, aren't undead. Well, wait, aren't they undead?
They are
Yes, they are.
absolutely undead.
Well, then why isn't the curse affecting them?
Well, I don't think they have the souls of the dead inside them. I think
So-
they're just brought to life by negative.
Okay,
Puppets.
okay, so the curse is people can't be brought back to life. They're not alive. They're undead. So
Okay.
there is a difference. They're an animated corpse.
So,
Well, the only reason why, there's people who have been res though that were already brought back alive that now are dying.
Yes, and you could probably raise their corpse if you wanted to.
Yeah,
And then
it's just-
Oh, okay. So
they
we can
wouldn't
do
be in there.
necromancy,
It'd just
but
be a
we
mindless
can't-
shambling.
Okay. All right. So we can do necromancy, but we can't bring. Okay, got it. That's what I was.
all right. So I'm
Looking for.
seeing us surrounded by zombies. Good
Oh.
watch. Good watch, Valbrand.
Not good.
Think we should let him get some more.
Where-
Zombies.
So
Where am
I
I?
am going to recommend. Yeah, where is Adelbrecht?
Zombies.
I'm going to recommend we all bolt to the north so they funnel up to us, and we can create a wall.
It was
Okay.
a zombie jamboree. Took
I don't-
place in the New York cemetery.
If we stay here, we're surrounded, but there's a pretty
Yeah.
good gap in the north. If we all go to the north, they all have to come at us. We can form a perimeter with me and Adelbrecht and Thurok at the front, and Adelbrecht in the back if we can. But that way, they kind of have to come at us, and then you and Exeter and Davis can play mini turret.
Or I could I could stop halfway during my escape towards the north and turn them.
I think you should turn them before you escape towards the north.
Okay, I can do that.
Right?
Well, if I stop halfway, then I can get more turned.
You should do that then.
I'm choosing a
All
square.
right.
That one.
So everybody clear on the battle plan.
Exeter of none.
Okay. See, how far can I move?
I want to say
2,
25
3,
feet, 25 feet.
4, 5. So I think right there then. And I will. Yeah, I should be able to do one shot.
you should be able to still get your 2 shots.
2 shots? Okay.
You move. That's your move action. Action.
Well, doesn't help.
Your move. action, bonus action.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Okay.
That'll work.
Yup.
Wounded. Oh, that's not good. All right, and turn is Theric.
Oh, wow. All right. I'm going to step, let's see, 5, 10, 20.
Valbrand, the only problem with trying to make you a shield wall is the fact that, you're going to be trailing behind the whole crowd. That doesn't work as well.
That's
Y'all ready
the
for this?
unfortunate thing.
We're ready for it. Go for it.
All right. I lift my holy symbol to the sky and I shout, "In the name of blessed Ilmater, get thee away from us, savage and foul beast!" And I cast Cure Undead.
Wait.
Cure Undead.
Cure Undead? Really?
And they're alive.
God.
Look at all those failures.
Oh.
Also, get off my lawn!
Yeah, exactly. Wow. That's impressive.
I think I'll be okay getting to the north with you guys.
I think so at this point. I agree with you.
The question is, the ones that are just going to run off into the jungle, do we even try to do anything about them?
No, I think we wait.
Nah.
They'll come back after a few minutes. Oh, Viper is he's like, does anybody else see that, or is it just me?
He looks shifty.
I look shifty?
Hey, you're just
Your camera's stuck, and so you're just kind of like wiggling in and out of reality, and everything just caught up. So you'll see it on the stream, I'm sure.
All right,
Interesting. I always like doing interesting things.
Okay. Takes a quick glance around the battlefield, trying to determine which one of the zombies are still pressing the advance. Okay, let's go. And picks one. Not well. All right, fine. That one, whatever. And fires. Oh, that is a hit. Okay, good. Ugh. And fires again.
never go in against the cleric when undeath is on the line.
Darn right.
All right, let me mark off my ammo. Okay, and done. Now let me pass the token.
Well said, my friend.
Never trust a Sicilian.
Okay.
There we go.
Aldebrecht.
Okay. I'm assuming that this is kind of where we're forming our line.
Yep.
You can run around me and go, yeah.
Make Jolt great again. Build the wall. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That was poor taste.
Make the liches pay for it.
I almost spit my water out.
All right, so that's all you're doing, Aldebrecht?
No, God, no.
All right.
Sorry. So, yeah.
We're just trying to, yeah.
Well, I want to be in front of you because I don't want to.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll get here. If I need to reposition, then I'll do that. But yeah, I'll get here, and then I'm going to go and is Zombie 6 turned? I can't. It won't. How do I tell?
Thurk, did you finish the rest of your move?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, hello. I never even passed the token. I'm sorry. That's okay. I'll
keep going.
Yep.
Okay. How do I tell if Zombie 6?
I don't know. I'm not showing that any of them. Let's see.
Oh, I never applied the effect. Oh my gosh.
All right, really quick.
I am the worst. No, hold on.
You should still be able to.
Well, yeah, I untargeted all of them, so I'll just go through and say, let's see, Zombie 9 was a failure.
What, you untargeted them all?
Yeah, I did.
It won't apply it then. Well, maybe.
I'll do it. Let's see, Zombie 9 was a failure. Zombie 3 was a failure. I can target them right from the combat tracker, can't I?
You should
Zombie
be able to.
3 was a failure.
Okay.
Yep. See, Zombie 14 was a failure. Zombie 5 was a success. Zombie 13 was a failure. Zombie 4. Sorry, guys. I'm still
It happens. It happens.
Take your time. Don't worry about it.
1. Zombie 8. That's a whole lot of Zambos. Let's see. Zombie 12. Zombie 11 and Zombie 2. Where's Zombie 2? Where is you, Zombie 2? There you is. All right, and then I go into skills and actions, channel divinity, effect. Doink.
There you go. All right.
All right. And is it all right if I finish my move now because I never did?
Yes.
15, 20, 25, 30. There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, keep going, Adelbert.
Awesome. I'm going to just attack Zombie 6 because he's not turned. And I'm just going to do a hit. Big money, no whammies. Take it. And boom. And then I'm going to enter my defensive stance.
All right.
Gonna give him the butt as a bonus action?
I have to use defensive. No, because I have to use defensive stance as an action, and we've got
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Zombie 6 and then Zombie 7.
You mean as a bonus action, right? For defensive stance.
Yeah. Defensive stance is a bonus action.
Right.
So.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna kind of shout to Eco to get behind us.
Sure. Okay.
But bless while I'm still in range.
But still, you do your blessed thing.
Say something really misogynistic, like, get back here, princess, out of the way of the men!
All right. I can only do bless on 3 people, actually, it turns out. So, who gets bless?
Who do you know?
Well, at the moment, I'm out of range. So,
I'll be really interested to see if Exeter gets one.
She deliberately passes him over. She's like, eeny, meeny, miny, not you, Mo.
Not me,
or
sweetie.
or she double blesses him.
Whoa.
Well, PG-13, PG-13, PG-13.
We're keeping it all PG-13.
Well, no. What I was about ready to say. Was
Oh
not-
yeah, you keep it PG-13.
All right. Inference. I will say that if she double blesses me, it's no more than what I deserve for.
Yeah, I got it. I see where you're
Okay.
going with that one.
Adelbert,
I'll leave it there.
Zombie 10.
Yes, I'm gonna hit it.
Boom, shakalaka.
Yes.
Nice.
Keep that up.
She
All right.
did bless Exeter.
Turned.
It took me a while.
Oh, look at all those turn zombies. Good job.
That was so well done.
Good
Way
cheer.
to turn the tide.
I don't do much good, but I'm really good at the undead.
You really turned this fight around.
Oh, no.
Alrighty then.
But don't let it get to your head. The world will keep on turning.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Like a record?
Can we just
Maybe.
please? Can we just kill them faster? So this is
Just turn around, bright eyes.
What's wrong, Viper? You're turning a little green.
Every now and then I fall apart.
Hey, welcome to the jungle. We have fun and games.
Mm-hmm.
We have everything they want. Zombies run away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know what song I got stuck in my head now, though, Marsh, thanks to you? You remember that song in Ninja Turtles? Spin that wheel! Spin
What,
that
you Kid
wheel!
K? Yeah, that was by Ya Kid K. That song's great and also terrible.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I don't remember who
That's
it's by.
pretty much most of the songs in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fall
I
into that category.
love that movie, though.
She still performs. She still puts out
rap.
She still puts out music.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ninja rap.
Go,
Wait.
No. What?
Turn
Yeah?
6. I want to use one of my superiority die. And
You want to do what?
I'm going to use one of my superiority die and do a riposte.
Oh, to the one that attacked you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so hold on. I gotta find the riposte.
I just want to make sure I have this. You get infinite number of attacks for them to come into your range.
Yeah.
And then you have a reaction if they attack us, a reaction if they attack you. You are
That's
the
right.
ultimate damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about that afterwards, unless
That
we
one's
want to
turned.
do disengage on all of them. They'll all disengage and walk into you. Sorry. Keep going.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Well, spend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against the creature. If I hit, I add the superiority die to the target's damage. What is it? How much is a superiority die?
Your level, I think, is a D6. It could be a D8,
Sweet.
but I think it's a D6.
Cool.
So this is an interesting mechanic. I don't think I've seen this used before.
Yeah, I used it on one of my fighters that we played in one of Jordy's campaigns a while ago.
Huh.
It's the
Oh.
Battle Master fighter instead of the champion.
How can I add a 1d6 to the roll just on one off?
You'll want to just give yourself an aura that adds a 1d6 to your damage roll and apply that aura. I can help you out later.
Okay, I'm just gonna add a d6 to my dice roll, and then I'll just take the d6 out.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Jordy. So I will be provoking from Zombie 5.
I didn't. What?
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Whoa.
And whoa, he got me. Oh, he crit me.
Oh, jeez.
Yuck City. Okay. We'll target Zombie 7 here. And let's make my attack with my Warhammer, apparently.
You poor soul. You've lost 4 hit points.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and burn my Pact Magic, and let's make this a smite. He's undead.
Okay.
Divine Smite. Boom!
There's no kill quite like overkill. Oh, he's not
Bring
dead.
the
Never mind.
hammer.
Yeah. Oh, and they're not resistant to radiant, huh? Oh well. Not resistant. Vulnerable.
Vulnerable,
That's about all I can do. So I will pass the token.
Exeter.
So wait, is 6 running away still?
6 is dead.
Is it? Because it still shows as. Why do I still see it?
Because I haven't deleted it.
Oh, it's unconscious die. Okay, awesome. All right, so
Oh, that's right. Zombies can come back if they're not killed by radiant damage.
Radiant damage or critical hits, and they can make we can also force them to make a save. Like every time we touch them.
So, anybody got any AoE?
Well,
Funny that you say that. Get that zombie dead.
I mean, if you guys want, I can follow up behind you and start roasting the bodies with Sacred Flame, but... Oh, he's gone. Never mind.
That one's good. Okay, Therak.
Alrighty, I'm going to take a trot. Well, if I do that, I'll be moving through his threatened area. Never mind.
What are you trying to do?
Come over and hit the zombie 7, but if I do, I'll be moving through his threatened area, and I don't want to take a smack, so I'm going to move next to Adelbert. Take a thwacko.
Okay.
What about holding an action?
Because
Am I in your way if I'm here?
No, but I was thinking if I move here, I can cover everybody from that position. But if you move up, then I gotta either cover you or I can cover. But you can move back after you get attacked.
Actually, you know what?
Never
These
mind.
are zombies.
Nope.
No, wait. Let me finish. If these are zombies, I'm going to use Sacred Flame. Radiant damage, so...
Okay.
Uh,
I just forgot you could move after. Like you could have moved up, attacked, and then moved back.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah. Alright. I am going to cast Sacred Flame on the Zambo.
You are right, Tom. You can break up your move like that.
Dang it. And that's my turn.
All right. Divas.
All right, Diva says, Iku, get back. I'll take care of these.
Are you looking? Are you watching? Check it out.
No, he's not interested. Okay. All right, and he raises his hand. Jets of flame shoot out. And there it is. And let's see, I believe we do this. And then we do
Thank you.
this. And then he raises his other hand and does it again.
Manos, the hands of pain.
Action surge.
Action surge and do it again.
Dang. Well fought, that man. Well fought.
And he's done for the day.
Yeah.
And I'm spent. Cigarette?
No, thank you.
Okay. So, Aldebrecht.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move here, and then Zombie 7 is Zombie 7 dead or says unconscious?
Oh, I need to roll for him. Actually, Zombie 10. Wait, 7?
Yeah.
He's the one that Divas just cooked. One of them.
No, he's up. Okay, because he passed his save, so I need to remove the unconscious tag. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to plant myself here, and then I'm going to attack the Zombie 7.
Okay.
This is Blammo. Yeah. Cool. I hit them, and then I'm going to go back, use my bonus action to resume defensive stance.
Okay.
And then, yep, I'm good.
Okay. Was Zombie 7.
I don't know if it matters, but you made the Iku save, not the zombie. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
Oh, yeah, I see where it tagged because that was a save one person. That's fine. It was still the same.
Yeah.
All right, more zombies. Zombie 1. 2. Let's see where 1 was.
I don't think we're going to end our night until all the zombies have come back and fought us. So we don't
Well-
you don't have to like move them all the way out. You can leave them like kind of outside of the battlefield because we're gonna probably assume they come back
Why would they come back?
after 10 rounds. I don't know.
So a zombie moves 20 feet. 10 rounds. They're going to be into the jungle 200 feet.
And scattered. They'll probably just kind of
Scattered.
wander in.
Zombies, and then at that point, just kind of go into doing what they're going to do. Look for something to eat. They were wandering in a pack, came across your campsite. You guys killed some, chased some. Maybe they come back. Maybe they don't. They're zombies.
And what happens if they come across some other poor soul's camp?
Well, there's
Get
4 of them.
Yes, I think it's important we should wipe them out here and now.
Well, we
Okay.
may not be able to.
I'll
We'll see
direct.
what happens.
Yeah.
Did you say we may not be able to?
In the sense that they may get away. We may not be able to find them all.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm not sure I want to go traipsing around the jungle in the middle of
In
the
the
night.
middle of the night. Okay, good point. There's a point where it's unhealthy to stick to your guns, I guess. Rook's not happy about it, but he'll accept it.
Well, none of us are happy about it, but we'd be far more happy if they killed us.
So that was 4 damage you did?
It is.
I know it's giving theirs, but I'm actually watching the dice. I'll need to play with that later. But I'm watching what the dice does, so.
Yep.
All right. Zombie 11. There we go.
And
Aldebrecht.
we're gonna hit him.
He's turned.
Oh, was that one turned?
Yep.
No.
11?
Oh, 11 is turned. Yeah, 11's.
I don't think you. I think the only one you'd have that's not unturned right now is 5.
Okay, 12 is turned. You would make a good point. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Valbrand.
I'm going to bang on my shield and try and make myself a target for the zombie. I'll go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright.
Just because, I mean, I guess I could take the dodge. How many hit points am I missing? I'm missing 4. Never mind. No, I don't. I take the dodge action, but at the same time, I'm banging on my shield, trying to make that zombie come towards me. You know, making a lot of noise. Come here! Ah! Big brain right here. And I made a little thing for the dodge action, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Exeter.
All right, let's see. Who do we have here? I think I'll target zombie 5. Let's go ahead and throw a little dissonant whispers at it.
He definitely failed.
Okay, there's that. And bonus action. Zombie 9 still standing?
Looks like it is. Let's see. That one you were. Which one were you working on there?
I was working on 5.
All right, let me roll for 5 real quick.
Okay.
You did 12. Okay, yeah. Nope.
5 is still standing.
5 he did 13 damage to it. Yeah, well, let's see. 12 damage to it. So 5 plus 12, by my count, is 17. And he rolled a 13 on his DC.
Oh, I see.
All right,
Okay.
so zombie 9. Hopefully I can shoot him here.
Okay.
But is 9 turned?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we've been doing damage, but Diva's fried him to deep, crisp anyway. So I figure, heck, why not?
That's a lot more than I thought got turned, but
No,
No,
that
but-
you literally had only 4.
It's like,
2.
yeah.
all right. Yeah, no worries. No worries.
All right, and there.
Nice.
Now I just shot him full of holes.
Although, technically the ones I crisped would not have been turned anymore. So
That's true.
I think you actually did do it right.
Okay.
That's- Thurek?
All right. Let's see here. Are we working on Zombie 8 at all before he gets too far away?
Might as well.
We can.
All right. I'm going to take a step up here. I'm going to give him the old swim-swam.
Whack!
The old
You go, my half-orcish friend.
Mesa-palooza.
Whoa, why do I have advantage?
You targeted yourself.
Really? Dang it. Wait, did I? Oh,
Yeah, and
my-
you missed yourself.
So you can just apply damage; it'll still work.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess I did. Jeez, that's so weird. Kronk.
He's no longer turned.
No, we'll start.
Welcome to the rice fields.
I'm sad nobody got my joke earlier.
What? Which one?
Jordy said that something about breaking us, and I just linked a picture of Ivan Drogo right before he says.
I got that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that was. I must break
Beavis
you.
mutters something about bolts, crossbow bolts being not being unlimited, and pulls out a hand axe.
Pulls out a crossbow bolt and goes at him like a.
Fuck!
Let's see. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Wow. I mean, I guess you were a fighter. Are a fighter. So weird to see Mark play a fighter.
Oh, I should have firebolted. What was I thinking? Oh well. He was in a mood.
You were
Nice.
you were thinking like a fighter, not a wizard.
Everyone else is hitting stuff. I want to be part of it.
Oh yeah,
Aldebrecht.
It looks very therapeutic.
Why?
Sitting in a boat all day.
Because you're
You have yourself targeted as you have yourself targeted as well.
I can't sneak off to Iku's tent.
Cool.
No, you can't.
Somehow.
So sorry.
Well, I'm going to so roll for. It's still alive. I'm going to halberd butt it.
What?
You're fine.
Undead.
With his charisma of 8, he's probably wondering why she started being so cold to him after he pointed out she was probably too old to have children.
What?
Oh,
Why
my-
did you think I would do anything like that?
Good morning, Iku. Wow, you look terrible without your makeup, don't you?
Dude, charisma score. No.
Mark doesn't have one.
Oh, Divas. Oh, Diva. Oh, okay. Yeah, point taken. Yeah.
Oh. I like your love handles.
All right, Volbrand.
What a
Oh,
great muffin top!
Put an end to this real quick.
All right, I move over here, and you know what? Let's do this. Why not? We're gonna divine smite. Oh, I guess I should probably check and make sure I hit first. Okay, yeah.
I guess it's the middle of the night. I should have just turned on guiding bolt and just
Thunk.
instant death.
It's
By the way,
so
that's
dead.
that's what I was-
Decapitation.
radiant damage. So I don't. Yeah.
All right. Okay, you guys clear out the infestation, or it's wandered off. So into the night.
Either way,
Oh,
it's good.
As the rest of you are moving around, I did go ahead and move up to cover Iku's flank. Make sure she
Can we
was
just assume that we chased down a few more, slew a few more, but some got away, something like that?
They
Yeah.
ran away into the night. They must have been millennial zombies.
They shambled more.
They shambled. All right.
Okay.
Well, so what? And let's see. You were number which, Valbrand?
Number what?
We're in the dead of the night, so we've got Divas's and my watches yet to go.
Oh, yes.
And I will, just to save him the hit dice, I will cast Cure Light Wounds on Valbrand, or Cure Wounds rather, as a level 1 spell.
I was just gonna touch myself.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Screw that.
I lay hands upon myself.
Don't do it too much; you'll go blind.
So I've been told. I haven't
Would
gone
you
blind
do that
yet.
on your tank?
Now I understand why you aren't interested in Iku. Moving on.
You'll grow hair on your palms.
All right.
Are we short
So-
resting now? Should I bother tracking these resources?
Well, since you still have the rest of the night to finish off, we're going to short
You're
rest
the
it.
boss.
I mean,
See if I can spell top.
Oops. Max 10. Current.
all right.
6.
Next morning, so water overnight. You've been able to fill up all the collectors, so you're able to replenish any of your supplies basically because you're four of the collectors. Each one can do 8 gallons, 32 gallons of water.
Lord.
All right.
Screw the soulmonger. We should just start a farm.
Yeah, we could bottle them in these little plastic bottles and sell them back in Port Nyanzu.
Nyanzaru. I assume they have
Nyanzaru.
plenty of water.
Yeah, cat.
Plenty of water. Rainwater. Oh, it rained in here too. Okay, guys.
Yeah, but we sell it in like some sort of hipstery way. Like Shoshin Star water, only the purest.
All right. Go ahead. Okay. Thank you, Exeter. All right. Divis, would you like to do your survival check?
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Throwing it out.
All right. You're able to land a couple fish. We'll cover that in just a moment. After about the mid portion of the day, on the left side of the river, you come upon a abandoned riverside camp. It's strewn with wreckage. The tents are moldy and tattered, and all the permanent structures appear to have been burned to the ground. 2 intact rowboats are tied off to a short dock. North of the camp is a ridge built into an 80-foot tall stone statue carved to look like a man with a crocodile on his back. Between the statue's feet is a stone archway leading into a dark tunnel. To the left of the statue is a crude animal pen with a small panicked bird running around inside it. There are no other signs of life.
Seem to have stumbled upon the Shrine of Dundee. The Hoganites are rough people.
That's no
Whoa.
knife. Oh. Ooh.
So this sounds like it might be a little bit of a longer period. Do
Yeah,
we
I
want
think
to call this?
I was going to say, this is probably...
We probably need a pause here. I'm thinking.
This looks like an adventure.
We got more boats.
And more tents.
And more tents. Yeah, we've got.
What kind of
We can set up our own travelers.
What kind of bird is it in that pen? Like are we talking like ostrich, or are we talking like?
It might be an ostrich or an emu. We'll check that one out at a later date.
All right.
Like next
There's
time.
a reason it hasn't just flown out.
Yes.
Okay. This is a big map.
Wow.
Groovy.
All right. So we will call it here tonight. I appreciate everybody joining me. Hopefully you guys had fun, and hope if anybody was watching us, they enjoyed the stream.
Thank you all.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a good night.
All right.